Let's say you've got Adobe Connect, and let's say you use Adobe Connect for generating online meetings, creating trainings, and even storing multimedia content. It's essentially a way to generate leads, help sell opportunities, and even track training for customers, partners, or even employees. Now let's also say you've got Salesforce.com. Salesforce.com is your CRM. It's where you track all of your important customer interactions. Things like customer tech support issues, things like customer phone calls and opportunities and projects and contracts. It's essentially the lifeblood of your entire company, and it's where you track your customer lifecycle from lead to new implementation to full-on account management. Now let's say you want these two systems to work together and you want to be able to generate leads with Adobe Connect and have them tracked in Salesforce, and then generate training in Adobe Connect and be able to track that customer and partner training in Salesforce. Well, that's exactly what Connect Your Sales Team was designed to do. Connect Your Sales Team is essentially an application from EnvisionTEL that allows you to track all the key elements of Adobe Connect with Salesforce. So things like event registrations and attendance records can be tracked in Salesforce in the form of leads. Courses and curriculum in Adobe can be tracked in Salesforce for basically monitoring your partner and customer enablement programs. It's also a way to generate instant meetings within Salesforce and then track online web conference attendance and duration right inside of Salesforce.com. And there's a couple of elements that make up the Connect Your Sales Team solution. The first is the external storefront. The external storefront is a fully brandable interface that allows you to take the content that you're publishing up on Adobe Connect, and then you can bring it into Connect Your Sales Team and use that as a way to display it to your customers and partners. Now, our system isn't just a static catalog. Our system can be used to create workflow rules to automate mundane tasks like approving users and adding them to courses. There's a role management feature that allows you to create custom groups that allows you to restrict access to content based on the role that you play. So think about putting content out there for employees, partners, and customers. By using the role management feature, you can restrict access to partner content to your customers so that they don't see things that are not appropriate for their eyes. There's a full set of shopping cart features that allow you to monetize and sell your content. And of course, all of this information is then fully integrated with Salesforce.com. So all of your shopping cart transactions and course results and participation in webinars. So if we look back in Salesforce, we can see we've got a Connect Events tab here where we can track an online course like the Connect Your Events Partner Certification program. I can scroll down and see all the partners who have registered, attended, and even completed this course. If this was a paid for event, I'd be able to track payments and PayPal transaction IDs, coupons, codes, and so on. Let's say I wanted to host a meeting with one of my contacts. In the old world, I'd have to go and schedule a meeting in Adobe Connect and then go to Outlook to compose an email and send that out, and then come into Salesforce to document the fact that the meeting took place. Right inside of Salesforce, I can click a Connect Meeting tab, which opens up a scheduling screen that allows me to customize the content of a meeting that I would send to somebody for an instant meeting, or I can schedule the meeting for some time in the future, and then I can easily pick Adobe Connect rooms that I have in my account over at Adobe. By creating the meeting, it would send an automatic link to my customer that would be a single sign-on link, and then I can launch the meeting instantly from within Salesforce. Once the meeting was done, it would then log that call inside of Salesforce and even show the amount of time that was spent in that meeting. I'm just going to navigate to one of my users here in the system so we can take a look at what that might look like. And just like that, we can see I've got Connect Meeting invites are sent within a contact record. I can track the meeting room that was used, when the event took place, and then how long the participant was in the meeting. Now let's say we want to track training with our internal users. Rather than having our internal users navigate to a third-party site, having to remember a full set of login credentials for another system, we can bring training to them right inside of our CRM using the My Training tab. My Training tab shows current learning, I can also show a catalog if I want to go register for new courses that are made available, and then I could even track my completion records within the system. So just like that, we are able to track event registrations using the external storefront for displaying our webinars. We can use that external system for displaying courses that can be delivered to customers and partners. We can also have the My Training tab inside of Salesforce for tracking student progress with our internal users. And we can even track meeting attendance for things like sales demos or online training sessions, all from within Salesforce.com. So that concludes our overview. If you have any further questions, please contact us at www.envisiontel.com or give us a call at 866-441-9123. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.